When you have cancer, there are so many things to remember, so many different doctors, so many different appointments, and it's like a great big maze that's just horrendous to walk through.
When you get diagnosed with cancer, it's a scary thing to be told, it's a scary thing to go through. My nurse navigator was instrumental in my beating cancer, without a doubt.
I met Lillian in 2006 because she helped me and my husband walk through his lung cancer, and she was just an angel. She guided us through the whole thing. And then when I was diagnosed in 2016, I immediately went to her, and she again walked me through all that you need to go through, because there's just so many things, and it's so confusing when you get a major illness. And so once again, she was an angel, and she still is.
Yeah, I'd highly recommend that any cancer patient reach out to the nurse navigator. They're very knowledgeable. They bridge a gap between being in a doctor's office with questions that you feel intimidated about normally. I mean, a lot of times you have questions, but they seem minor for the technical terms that the doctor's using when he's talking to you. And it was very comforting to know that Sandy was there to talk to her.
I think it's extremely important to have a nurse navigator, because you don't know all the things that you're going to go through. You don't know who to ask questions of. She's like a guide. She just would suggest things that made it so much easier to go through the maze of things that you go through. Like it was her that suggested I get a portacath, and I had never even thought of that, and no one else had mentioned it. And I was so grateful that I had that portacath. She just was always there. She was a smiling face, always there.
I could go to Rhonda with anything, with feeling emotional, not feeling right, not feeling good, and she would talk to me about it. If I had a question and she didn't know the answer, she would email or call me back and say, hey, I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. And by the time the end of the day rolled around, I would have an email, a voicemail, a phone call, a text. Here's the answer, and give me the full-on answer.
Sandy helped me in our cancer treatment, primarily the decision to go radiation, and it made me very comfortable. It was a huge cloud over our heads, which way to go. And once we made that decision with her help, it made the whole treatments very comfortable. I never had any doubts that we were doing the right thing.
She taught me an awful lot about the disease, because there's many different kinds of lung cancer, and there's so many new therapies now that she was aware of, and she let me know what was available out there, so that when I talked to my doctor, I could ask questions that were intelligent. And because of her, it made it wasn't so scary, because I knew that she knew what she was talking about, and that had gone through it with many, many other people. So when she was helping me, I knew that her guidance was from experience, and that's the best kind of guidance to get. It is such a good feeling on the inside to know that somebody's in your corner.
What my journey would have begun without a nurse navigator. So stressful, I don't know if I would have gone through with everything. Myself, I get stressed very, very easy. And just any question I had, she would be there for me.
I felt that she was my guardian angel, because she was always there. She always had a smile. And she's still there. If I have any questions today, because I'm only 2 years out, if I have any questions, I can always ask her. And she's very supportive.
Hoag and the Cancer Center is an incredible, incredible place. They saved my life. No joke, they saved my life. And I'm eternally, eternally grateful. So is my family.